Welcome to the St. Anthony de Padua Diagnostic Information System walkthrough.
This system is designed to make patient data, test requests, and results easier to manage, faster to process, and more secure.
In this guide, we'll show you how the system works and how it helps improve our diagnostic services.
Before we dive into our health information system, it's important to understand the basics: what a database is, how it works, and how we use it to build our system using Microsoft Access. A database is a structured collection of data that is stored electronically. It allows users to easily store, organize, retrieve, and manage information. Instead of using scattered paper files or unorganized spreadsheets, a database keeps everything in one place in a clean and searchable format. There are different types of databases, including relational database, where data is stored in multiple relatable tables. This is the type we use. Flat file databases, which store all data in a single table like a simple Excel sheet. Object-oriented databases, which store data as objects like in programming. And distributed databases, which are hosted online and accessed from multiple locations. We use the relational database because it's ideal for handling healthcare records that are connected. For example, patients being linked to appointments, doctors, bills, and prescriptions. We used Microsoft Access, which is a database management system that makes it easy to create and manage relational databases. It includes tools to create 1. Tables, where raw data is stored, forms for entering and editing data through a user-friendly interface, reports for summarizing and printing information, queries to search, filter, or calculate specific data, and macros to automate certain tasks. All of these were useful in making our health information system interactive and practical. Thank you so much for listening to our discussion. Now we may move forward.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to St. Anthony de Padua's Diagnostic Clinic Database System. In this quick walkthrough, we'll explore each part of the application, from staff management to specimen tracking, as well as billing, designed to make our clinical operations smooth and efficient. First, we'll start at the homepage. This is the main dashboard. From here, users can easily access all areas of the database with just one click. It gives a quick overview of the clinic system as well as the navigations. This includes the employment information, the patient information, the billing information, as well as our About Us page. First, let's start in our About Us page. This section provides a short background of the diagnostic clinic, including our mission, values, as well as our contact information. It is a great way for new users and visitors to get familiar with who we are and what we do in our clinic. First, let's open our employee information form. Here, we keep a detailed record of our staffs, names, roles, contact information, and other essential detail. It's built for easy data entry and updates. It is very easy to add new records as well as search for previous records if you press the buttons below. All you have to do is enter the data of the employee ID, and you could easily see all of their previous entry in the data form. For our first report, we have the Laboratory Inventory Report. This report gives us a current view of all the laboratory supplies, what we have in stock, what's running low, and what we need to reorder. This help ensures the clinic is always prepared for daily operations. Moving on, we have the Patient Information Report. This section compiles patient data for reviewing and printing. It is especially helpful for administrative reviews, audits, or quick references. Now we have the specimen form. This is where we record new specimen entries, including their type, collection date, and the patient it belongs to. Keeping this up to date is crucial for lab accuracy. The specimen form is made so that you could easily add new data as well as search for previous data from previous reports. Right below it is the specimen report. This report provides a complete overview for all of the collected specimens. Next, we're moving on to the patient information form. This is where we input detailed information about each patient, their names, their birth date, their contact details, and more. It ensures that every record is personalized and accurate. Just like all of the other previous forms, you could easily add new data to the forms as well as search for previous ones if ever there is a need. Below we have the preview of the reports, which is the patient information report, which is connected to the employee form that we have mentioned earlier. Lastly, we have our billing information form. This form is used to log services that was made in the laboratory as well as their corresponding charges. It supports real-time updates and help the clinic keep their finances in order. You could easily add new data as well as check previous data as a form of receipt or confirmation. Lastly, we have the billing report. This generates a summary of all of the transactions, outstanding balances, and payment histories that was made in the clinic. It's great for both internal tracking as well as patient reference. And that concludes the tour of the St. Anthony de Padua's Diagnostic Clinic Access System. Whether you're managing patient records, tracking lab specimens, or organizing bills, this database makes it easy, reliable, and efficient. Thank you for watching.